Yeah.
Terry's
Well,
like,
all right,
Gary,
wake up dead.
you
Go
know,
for
wake
it.
up
Go
dead.
ahead, count it off. Count it off. Go ahead, Jimmy. Go.
Come on,
Go
Jimmy.
for it.
I know wake up dead.
Come on. I know it. Come on.
In my own house.
Everybody knows that one. All right, lay down a group, Jimmy. Let's do it.
I've had too
that,
much.
yeah, that was like 9 bands ago, David.
I know it was. I know. But it's like dude, it's like riding a bike. It never goes away. It just comes right back. All right, you name another one.
I
Terry.
can't hear me.
Can't hear Jimmy. We can hear Jimmy.
We can hear Jimmy just fine.
Not good if our singer can't hear our drummer.
Right?
I know.
It's not a good. Well, if you can hear me, maybe you can. Hey, what's
I
up,
can hear
everybody?
you. I can hear you and I can't hear Tom, but I can't hear Jimmy.
We're just mic
Yeah,
checking
hold on,
and
let me-
sound checking. We got Jimmy
Hold on, guys,
DeGrasso
let me
here.
see my audio. I'm going to try some headphones.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
I can hear you great too. You sound good, Jimmy.
Yeah, I
Hey,
can-
Terry, how do you say your last name?
Ilus.
Eluse. Okay, that's what we thought.
Yeah, I was
didn't
right.
wanna-
You
Yeah,
corrected me
Eluse.
the other day, and now it's beat into my
Okay,
head.
good. I didn't want to pronounce it wrong.
Everybody
appreciate
say
that.
hi to Terry Eluse from XYZ, formerly of Great White, one of the greatest rock and roll singers I've ever met in my damn life. Jimmy DeGrasso. I think you know who that guy is.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm Tom.
You are?
We know that already, too.
I didn't.
Okay, throw a groove down, Jimmy. Let's go. Let's rock this.
What's
thing.
on your beard, dude?
My beard? Oh, his. Oh, I never had a beard.
I'm white there, dude.
No,
Oh,
yeah, no, I like it.
Yeah, I can't
like
hear Jimmy at all. I can't hear him.
Oh, wow.
Where are you at, Terry? What part of the world are you in?
Toluca Lake, Los Angeles, by
Toluca Lake.
Studio
Got
City.
Got it. And Jimmy's up in Los Gatos, which is basically Silicon Valley. I'm in Scottsdale. Tom's in Green Bay. And there's a whole world between us.
Let's do a song. Mama, 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 mama.
Hey, Tom.
You're getting the hell out of some Zeppelin.
We're in G. Actually, it's F sharp because I'm tuned down to F stuff.
Don't worry about the key. Let's do the Poison way, you know?
Hey, Tom.
Yeah.
So
You
how
gonna make
how
fun
do
of
you
my
feel
beard
about
again,
the,
Jimmy?
Packers trade so far in the offseason?
You know, I'm honestly so out of the loop. I will study up and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Oh, come on, Tom. Seriously.
You're looking good.
There isn't even going to be a football season, so
I know,
we're
right?
going to go straight into next year's baseball season, 2021.
No, I actually agree. I don't think there's going to be a football season.
Yeah, in Los Angeles, we're going to be on lockdown till May 15th.
Yep, they just announced that today.
Really? May 15th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tom. They announced what?
They announced that they're going to be locked down until the 15th in Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's
15th
Jimmy,
May.
you know, it's
Jimmy, can you hear me?
It's really hard for anyone
Jimmy,
to
can you hear
see
me?
as far as any businesses, you know, including the NFL. You know, there was a thing on the news last night where, you know, obviously the Niners win a Super Bowl and blah, blah, blah. But, you know, there's a lot of Niners, you know, season ticket owners or whatever. And they were asking them on the news last night, and they said, even if we open up, are you going to go to the games? And they said, no. And I'm like, wow, that's
I can't hear him.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
No, it's bizarre. I mean, the whole thing is really bizarre. It's really uncharted waters.
So you said, Jimmy, today you and me were talking, and you mountain bike, right? Like you go out mountain biking. The parks are closed.
Yeah.
And so now you ride down the freeway because there's nobody on the freeway, right? Straight down I-5. No traffic.
No, it's funny because today, so I go road biking because when you go mountain biking, you have to pass people because I don't want to say really fast, but fairly fast. And I have to pass people. But, you know, when you go to pass people on like a 2-foot wide trail, it's like I don't want to pass anybody.
Yeah.
You know, or no one wants to pass me.
Yeah.
So now I've been road biking, and that way I literally ride in the middle of like the highway on my road bike.
Yeah.
And it's really a strange scene for Silicon Valley because David, you and I have talked before. I live a block from Netflix that's been shut down for about, I would say I think like 3 years to 4 weeks, and it's bizarre. The whole thing is like a ghost town around here in Silicon Valley.
Yeah,
and whatever.
Well, thank God they put House of Cards and Mad Men up so I can still binge watch the thing. Before they left the office, they put all my favorite binge watching stuff up. Thank you, Netflix.
So can you guys hear each other now? Terry and Jimmy, can you still not hear each other?
No, Jimmy,
Oh,
can
shit.
you hear me?
No, I get my earbuds aren't working, so I'm just on speaker right now.
But you can hear everybody, Jimmy, right?
Weird.
Yes.
Yeah. And Terry's the odd man out.
Yeah, I can hear you guys, but I cannot hear Jimmy.
Weird.
Yeah.
That's bizarre. See, we're finding all these new
Yeah.
things.
Which is why we're
We're
sound
doing it.
checking right now.
Watch a
says-
sound check. Exactly. Look, my buddy Ari Lehman, the first Jason
Hey.
from Friday the 13th is here too.
What's going on?
Don't mean to scare you
A,
guys.
a real live murderer in the house. Awesome. Now we got a fucking metal band.
Right? Yeah. And Ari is actually a classically trained like pianist. Like he's a crazy.
Yes.
Tell them about what you do.
Well, yes, all the ladies love the pianist in me, as you know. A great pianist is well favored. But I'm honored. I'm honored to be here, everybody. Yes, Tom is correct. I was classically trained and also trained in jazz piano, which is fun. But now I play a guitar, which is shaped kind of like a weapon. It's a machete-shaped guitar. I'm having trouble figuring. It's like backwards. Okay.
Yeah, everything's backwards. Do you have your guitar handy or a piano sitting right there? You can
Oh my gosh.
riff something
Well,
out
it's
for
right
us.
upstairs. Yeah, I could.
Go get your guitar. Let's get your guitar. Go get the guitar.
Okay. I'll have to sign out and sign back in.
All right,
That's
fine.
fine.
Do it. We'll be here waiting for you.
Yeah. I don't know how to do that, but
Just
I'll be
click
back.
leave studio in the bottom corner. There's an X that says
Leave
leave.
studio.
okay. We're learning things together.
If it isn't hard enough to get
Right,
people
right.
in, it's going to be harder to get them out. What did he say? A pianist is of high esteem.
I think he was being saucy.
He was being very saucy.
So he was Jason in the original Friday the 13th, like the boy in the lake. That was Ari.
The original masked
The original,
dude.
before the map, like the original kid
Yeah.
in Friday the 13th, #1, the
Yeah.
disfigured kid that jumps out of the water at the end. The
Yeah.
original Jason Voorhees. That's Ari.
That's
12
all right.
year-
Nice.
12-year-old, cute little bald, disfigured Jewish kid.
I remember.
That was him. That was him.
remember. I knew I recognized him.
Right? He didn't have the curly
Jumping out of the
mustache.
lake.
You just thought he was Captain Morgan.
Jeez.
Anyway, everybody say hi to Jimmy DeGrasso and Terry Elus from XYZ and David Ellison.
Yep.
And
We're just sound checking here and kind of getting everything up and running. Me and Tom went on last night for a couple of times and today actually. So we're trying to see if we can keep the party, get it connected before we go live tomorrow. Well, we are live now, but before we start the block party tomorrow.
Hey, David,
So Jimmy, you can join us later tomorrow night as well.
Yeah, me and
Cool.
Terry did a gig.
I'm good, yeah,
a couple
anytime.
Years ago,
Did you?
in outside Minneapolis, we did a gig
Trying to see
where
my
Great
computer,
White
Google.
was opening. But like, actually, it's
Can
funny
I make it happen on
for
Google.
Rat,
Oh.
and I was playing with Rat. I think it was like February of 17 or 18. I don't know.
Yeah.
And but Great White was opening.
So,
for Rat.
Tom, what time tomorrow?
I will send you that in a minute. And sorry.
And
So Great
and-
White and Rat were playing together. In where?
Great-
Minneapolis?
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
Was it Minneapolis, Jimmy? Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah, no, it was like an hour outside of Minneapolis because
Yeah.
I remember the drive.
Like Mystic Lake or something. Terry, Jimmy is telling a story about when Great White and Rat
And Rat played
when
together.
He was playing in Rat, like 2017 or so when you guys did a show together.
I was in the band. I
Yeah.
met Jimmy.
Yeah. No, that's what he's saying. He's telling the story.
Yeah.
You just
Jimmy's
can't hear him.
He's a really good drummer. We met and we talked. He's a great drummer.
Terry said you're a good drummer, Jimmy.
Hey, we'll
No,
just
great.
translate back and
Oh,
forth.
really?
Probably got a future ahead of you. Keep practicing, though.
Like that boy good. That boy good.
Oh my goodness!
What, give
Oh,
me
I got
thanks.
that. Awesome.
Looks like you got a lot of drums there. Good. Keep it up. Keep it up, kid. One day you'll be a star.
So real quick, so
Records
tomorrow,
later, yeah.
everybody join us.
Yeah, maybe
We're
I got
missing.
a future on this.
You all right?
No, Great White was really great. They were really good, and but I remember it was weird because it was like about an hour outside of Minneapolis, and we flew in there. And David, you would know because you're from there.
Yeah.
And we went in there and we did this gig with Great White, and it was like, and there was still lawsuits flying around where we're like, are we going to be called Rat? Or are we going to be called something else? Because we didn't know.
I'm gonna try with my computer, okay?
Stephen Pearson's rap experience.
Yeah, the rat experience. Stephen Pearson's
Yeah,
rat.
like, or just call it Y&T.
But since you're
Jimmy DeGrasso's rat.
But since you were there, yeah, exactly. Probably wasn't going to be.
No, I just figured we'll call it.
I said, I can hear you.
Like Y and Rat.
Y and Rat, yeah.
Or Suicidal Rat, or Alice Rat, or something like that.
Mega Rat.
So ridiculous.
Yeah, Mega Rat.
You know.
Yeah, Jimmy DeGrasso's
No, but it
Mega
was
Rat.
fun. Those guys are really good. They're a great band. And
Yeah.
it was a really good show. And you know, we were so sort of oblivious to the thing. We're just like, we're just gonna go play and let the lawyers do what they do, and we're just gonna go play the gig. And
You guys were great. I remember you guys played that place out in Hamilton, New York, right? There's that cool venue, right? It's out there in right in Hamilton, New York.
It was Huntington, I think.
Or Huntington, New York. Yeah, Huntington, New York. Yeah. Super good. Yeah, you guys sounded great. I remember seeing that on YouTube when you guys played out there. It's freaking awesome. Yeah, it's great. Really good.
The band in that form was really great. It was a great band. It was a great bunch of guys, and unfortunately, not sustainable due to whatever reasons. But
like so many great bands. Yeah.
David, you would know.
Yeah.
And no, it was great fun, and playing with those guys was great. It was a great time, and Warren and Carlos were just like ridiculously great, and it was fun, and we did what we did, and unfortunately, due to reasons unknown to me but known to me, which I won't tell you, not sustainable.
Reasons beyond the drummer's control. I remember meeting Warren. I never met Warren before. Warren and Jakey Lee at the Hilton or at the hotel at NAMM a couple years ago, which was like really a cool moment, in rock. They were both obviously Jackson Charvel guys, so we were staying at the same hotel around that time. And Jake just, another complete rock star. That was the first time I had actually seen Ozzy, was right as Jake had joined the band. And man, what a player,
Yeah, no, I played with Jake when I was doing sessions for Ozzy.
That's right. You were in the Ultimate Sin band for a minute, right?
Literally for a minute, I think.
Well, it was like 3 minutes.
3 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a minute, it was longer. Anyway, it was me, Jake, and Bob Daisley.
Mm-hmm.
And we wrote about half of the Ultimate Sin record, and then Bob and Ozzy had a Party in the Ways, and we actually had Neil Murray come in and play bass from Whitesnake for a while.
That's cool.
And then some other gentleman came in after Neil, and then Ozzy was going back to do Black Sabbath, and he went to do Live Aid. And then I went on to do something else. But Jake's great. But and the funny thing is, Jake and Warren used to be roommates down in San Diego.
Oh, really?
And because Jake was the original guitar player, I believe, in Rat. And when Jake got the Ozzy gig, he recommended Warren as his roommate. for Rat. And
Wow.
that's how he got the gig.
What a twist of fate. You know, it's funny. I knew that because it was like Mickey Rat or something like that, right? I remember.
He's like Rough Cut and Rat, and all those guys are all from
Yeah.
San Diego. I was actually, yeah. In that other book, David, my script book, there's a bunch of stuff in there about Mickey Rat and Rough Cut and those old
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
So, Ari's back with his guitar, everybody, as we reflected.
Sorry, was there what question here, Tom?
Oh no! Ari's back with his guitar, so we were all pretty. I was jazzed about that.
Wait, what kind of bass is that?
A breed love. I just went over to storage today and pulled it out.
Oh, good.
I made a really good one, Jimmy. Remember when we did the acoustic, like on World Needs a Hero? Remember we did that whole setup tour with that? I had that really great Epiphone. I sold it to the guy on Mega Cruise. Remember that guy came up to me and wanted it? Tom?
Yes. Oh, that was the one you sold. Oh,
yeah, that was what we sold. Yeah, that was a great bass.
That was great.
When Al was playing with us. What's that?
On the acoustic tour?
Yeah, the acoustic tour. Remember, we went out for like 3 weeks and we did a big, like a setup tour for the World Needs a Hero, like all these radio stations. We played these theaters and stuff. It was very cool.
No, I totally remember that because that was at the time we only had like 17 days off. And on the 14 days, I went down to Australia to do an Alice Cooper tour.
Today I talked to a radio station down in Florida, and the guy's good friends with Al Petrelli. And he was asking me, he goes, so tell me about the time you almost joined TSO. And I said, literally, in 2000, Al gives me the TSO album, goes, hey, not for nothing, but there's a little.
Not for nothing.
Yeah, well, you might like it. And I loved it. It was great. And then literally a year later, he goes, hey, not for nothing, but you want to play bass in TSO this year, you know? And remember, I was just exhausted. I was so sick. I was sick for like a year. I couldn't get better. And fine, I just said, oh, I gotta take some time off, and
you're like, I'll do it, but not for nothing.
Yeah, not for nothing.
Ah!
Not for nothing. Hey, forget it.
Not for nothing.
Al's awesome, man. Hey, I adopted Al's mantra.
Yeah, you don't know how many times.
Say yes to everything. That was Al's mantra. So
there you go. Well,
here we are, you know. So
it all comes around, man.
Tom, you don't know how many times I stopped Al in the middle of the bus from going to the other end of the bus to injure somebody.
I don't. I was that guy right there.
No, I'm no one specific. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy was my chiropractor. 99 show. I come off stage and go, dude, you've got to hit my back right now. And he's like, go whack. And I was like, oh, finally good. I can go to sleep tonight. 30 some years of playing thrash metal has taken its toll. So
also sleeping on those tour buses. Remember those tour buses with the bunks? And you had to sleep in one direction in case the tour bus stopped fast, and then your head would hit the,
Dude, that happened to somebody. That happened to somebody pretty well known.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah. You got to sleep with your face.
They were sleeping the other way or something and broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they would have like 12 bunks, and then the master bedroom, and then the little pisser there, and then the kind of living room with the driver. Man, that was wow. That was great. I would always.
You just described every tour bus ever made, Ari.
Your life is better at home with your guitar.
Play some guitar for us. I'm waiting for a guitar solo.
Hey, we even ended on time.
Ari Lehman, the first Jason Voorhees on the guitar.
See, it's a pretty weaponized looking guitar, man. I gotta thank Roland for doing it. Because when you get up on stage with a guitar and at a metal show, you better represent, or else you know what's gonna happen.
It's hard. It's hard to look hard with a keytar. I'm not gonna lie.
He pulls it off though.
He does.
You look pretty friggin' menacing, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm gonna-
Of course, when you climb out of a lake, being the bad guy.
Hey, hold on.
Tomorrow.
I'll be back in a second.
I also do the
That's cool.
this one.
That's it, man.
That's awesome, man.
It's
So Terry, what are you doing, dude? You just chilling, or what have you been up to?
Writing
Man,
a lot of
what
songs.
happened?
Actually, I've been writing a lot of songs.
Yeah.
Trying to write and watching a lot of Netflix.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I'm also learning how to utilize Spotify and Facebook ads toward my advantage, so I can understand better and promote certain things. The truth, it's all about promotion these days. It's all, Spotify has taken over, and whether you want it or not, you have to be a part of it. And I don't like it, to be honest with you. But so I'm trying to understand the playlist. I'm trying to understand all that stuff so I can be a part of it. And when I release a song, I can do better marketing.
Yep.
But it's a long process, because the
It's
thing
all
is,
about subliminal advertising.
yeah, I mean, we're musicians. I mean, I'm a musician, but I was never into marketing. But nowadays, you have to do PR. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
you're preaching to the choir. That's all I
Subliminal
do.
advertising here. Yeah.
It's
Yeah, but
part of the art form now. Definitely. That's part of the art form, without a doubt. You got to somehow translate those hits and likes into merchandising. And now we don't have the mechanical of selling albums. Well, Mr. Ellefson, to some extent, has that because of a brilliant career. But, not all of us have that. So I have hot sauce. Okay. I have a line of hot sauce. I have 3 hot sauces. And with this shut-in, we've been doing shut-in survival kits. And I've got more orders than I can handle.
That's
So,
great.
you got to find some way to translate it. Have you tried the hot sauce, Tom?
I think so. Yes, I have. You've given me some.
Slasher sauce and Blood of the Lake. And then we came out for the 40th anniversary of Friday the 13th. It's just called 40.
That's awesome.
And that's our
Oh, doggy. Pebbles, come here. Come here.
James, you're a very busy guy. You're everywhere.
Man. And the funny thing is, I'm everywhere and I haven't left my house. It's all happening right here. But it's I'm very blessed. Again, back to Al Petrelli when he said, say yes to everything, And I said no to a couple things, and boy, the phone stops ringing quick. I mean, that was maybe like 20 years ago, because Megadeth had disbanded for a period, and I didn't know what to do next. I had no idea, really, and had grown up in one band my whole life. And but that really that forced me to start figuring it out. And most of it was just say yes to stuff. The phone rings, and me and Tom talk every day, and he's like, hey, how about we do this? Hey, how about we do that? Hey, let's write a song. Hey, let's do this. And it's just it's funny how momentum just feeds itself. That's really the big thing I found is it just stay in the game, keep going, and you never know which, where the fork in the river takes you,
Tom's a great motivator. In fact, Tom is the person who introduced me to my partner who does the hot sauces. That's Dove.
Nice.
Teta.
Yeah.
You introduced me to Dove.
Yeah.
I did.
A year back, sir.
I did. That's what I do. I make connections. I'm like, here, do this.
Yes,
Okay.
you
You guys have a great positive attitude. You're very positive. You have this. I don't know you too well, but Tom, I know Tom is very positive. Always a go-getter. He's pushing and pushing. I really like that.
Well, thank you. And
See,
Terry, the first time I met Terry, 5 minutes later, he walked away and says, "You know, I don't know when or where or how, but someday we're going to work together." That was like
Yeah, I remember that.
first thing he ever said to me.
The trick with Tom is right as everyone else is going to sleep, he's just waking up so he can get shit done overnight when everyone's sleeping. There's no,
When everybody bothering.
Hey, Jimmy, how old is the dog?
3 months.
Wow.
Baby.
Wow.
She was banging on the studio door. I had to go grab her.
You know, mine is down here making me throw the rope to her this whole time. I've been playing fetch.
Jimmy, where do you get the dog from?
I'm like, all right, come on in. Just don't
Jimmy.
do anything bad.
Jimmy, where did you get the dog from? Can you hear me?
You know, it's hard.
Jimmy, where'd you get the dog from? Terry was asking you, where'd you get the dog from?
I'm sorry.
Where'd you get the dog?
Another rescue dog. We have a few of them.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's a lot of dogs that get abandoned, and you know, our other dog was like thrown from a car on the highway.
Oh,
So, we kind of get those dogs. So
Yeah.
they need homes, and
Oh,
you know.
man. Yeah. That's awesome.
good job, man.
Yeah.
All right, get down. Oh my God, you're too heavy. I'm too old, and you're too heavy. So, I'm like, oh, wow, that's a heavy
Too old
dog.
and you're too heavy. It sounds like what our parents said to us years ago. I'm too old and you're too heavy.
That's a good song title.
But I want to be heavy.
You're too heavy.
It's like that.
Wasn't that on
Say
World
something
Leader
like that.
Hero? I'm too old and you're too heavy.
Exactly. Well, gentlemen, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to shut down for the
I will
night.
see your cute puppy and raise your cute
Oh,
kitten.
yeah. Look at this.
Wow.
I see your puppy, and I'll raise you a kitty.
Everybody, how are you?
All right, you guys. You have a nice night.
Okay, awesome. Thanks for joining us, Jimmy. Thanks for checking in. Yep.
Okay, guys.
Nice night, you guys. Have a nice week.
All right, everybody.
Family
All right.
and stuff. Stay inside and be safe.
Yeah, thank you.
Everybody, join us tomorrow for the Osei Can You Stream live stream 3 p.m. till whenever the
Tom,
hell
what
it
is that? A
ends.
hamster? What is that? Oh, it's a cat. Oh.
This is little baby DeGrasso.
No,
Or cat is not a.
I thought it was a gerbil or something. I don't know. My eyesight's not what it used to be. Sorry.
It looks like Richard Gere.
Yeah,
No, it's like,
so excited.
Oh.
All right.
Tom, I'm not even going near that.
And on that note,
Everybody be quiet so I can plug our
see you tomorrow, everybody. 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. See you.
Why
Thank you, guys.
Central.
Guys.
Bye-bye.
All these guys, Alice Cooper, a million other people. Maybe the kitty. Who knows?
Give me the kitty.
Night.